Hey y'all, it's Michelle from The Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking this fabulous picture of me on the beach. I just love this hair. Oh my gosh. You know, the wind was blowing. And today I'm going to be using my Fun in the Sun by Miriam Perez collection from Pretty Little Studio. And I am going to be doing this 1, 2, 3, 4 recipe challenge. So I've got to use at least 1 paper, 2 tags, 3 stickers, and 4 die cuts in the challenge. So I've got stickers and die cuts and little word stickers and all kinds of things. So let's get started. With this particular collection, I only have the 8x8 size papers. So I have to get the 12x12 paper to make my layout. And what I decided to do was use this white cardstock here. And I'm going to trim it down 1/4 of an inch on each, or not on each side, but on 2 sides. And I am going to back it with that beautiful teal basil cardstock. And I decided that I was going to use my edge distresser here that I got from what's it called? Oops. Some Assemblage Required. I will link her down below. She has a YouTube channel with amazing layouts, so you'll need to go and check her out. I think it's MK. I think that's who it is, and her shop is Some Assemblage Required. And it's a really great tool for distressing the edge, but I did notice that it left some brown marks on my paper because I think the material that she used is probably cut with a laser and it burns the material, and it left like a brown stain, but I just went with it. I'm like, you know what? I'm at the beach. Sand is kind of brown. You're going to definitely see brown at the beach. And so I made sure that each side had just a hint of that brown on the edges. And I went ahead and backed it with that teal basil. I love this color. It is so pretty. And in fact, I even kept my branding strip here so I could tell y'all exactly the name of the color, and it is Ocean Oasis. So, you know, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect for this picture of me here at the beach. And this is actually a picture of me at kind of like a beach resort. And I'd never been to a beach resort before, so it was really exciting. It's like one of those kind of inclusive places, and it had a bunch of like several different swimming pools, and it even had like a little mini golf thing there, and just a lot of fun things just there at the resort. So if you did not want to, you did not have to leave. But we did leave and did some other things there in town, but for the most part we were able to pretty much stay just right there and had a lot of fun. And this particular day was my beach day, because when I go to the beach I like to go and just sit on the sand and listen to the waves and read or listen to music. And if anybody wants to sit out there with me, then we can talk. And I don't get in the water as often as I used to. It's like the older I get, the more I don't want to get wet. I don't know why that is, but because when I was younger, man, any excuse to get in a pool or go swimming, you know, I was there. But now that I'm getting older, not so much. I like being out there in the sun and enjoying the atmosphere with the sound of the waves, but not so much actually getting in the water and getting wet. I think I need to get me a wetsuit. That way, when I get out of the ocean and I take it off, I'm dry. I don't know if that's how that works, but sounds good. So what I have decided to do here is use this tag that I have to make my tags that I need for my challenge, because this particular collection does not have tags with it, but I need to have at least two. And so here I have cut those out from some of the paper pack, and these patterns are so fun and so pretty. I love the colors and the different and the variety there you saw when I was going through looking for papers to use. And also up there you can see a sketch that I kind of drew out on a sticky note, just to kind of remind myself, okay, this is what I was planning. Because I forget. I forget stuff way too easy. So I have my little sketch up there, and of course in my sketch the photo is tiny, but the photo that I'm using is a 4x6, so it doesn't look exactly like I had in my head. But if you've watched my videos, you know I am measuring challenged. I have a hard time with the concept of size and dimension or length, or I don't know. But in my mind, it would have fit perfectly, even though it's teeny tiny in that sketch. But I do get the bones of it, so that's important to me. There is, I do get that look and feel that I was going for. So here I'm getting my tags down, and you can see that they're so close to the top, and my photo is close to the bottom. And with this new tag here, I really don't have room for a huge title like I was kind of thinking of doing, because I want to use this die cut of the ampersand, and that would be like a big part of my title. So I had to go and look for some smaller alphabet stickers so it would all fit down there, because kind of how I was seeing it in my head, there's not room. So I've got this little book here of alphas, and they are the clear stickers, and I really don't like that. But thankfully, in this situation, I don't have to put them on a piece of paper and then cut them out. I have done that before, because the clear stickers, I just have a hard time with them. But since I have this white background and that tag there with the me on it is light enough, I guess, that you can see the me just fine. So the title I put down is Me and the Sea. And then this beautiful flamingo is gonna nestle right there and be really cute. And I have that frame behind it. And I was thinking about putting the best days up there. No, it's not the title, but if you read it as the title, that's fine. But it's not going to stay there, so there's no point in even worrying about it, because I'm going to take it off. But I really liked how that looked, especially with the frame there and that really beautiful lemon yellow and the pink. It just looked really pretty, and I just liked how that looked. But again, it doesn't stay there. So in my little sketch there, I've got some little flags. So I'm going to use these cut aparts here and pick out some different little banners or flags or whatever we want to call them, and cut those out. And that's one thing that I really like about collections with Pretty Little Studio, is you can get these little cutout sheets, and they're like $1. And you have so many things to be able to use that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get. Now, actually, I haven't been on the website recently to see. I'm not sure if they have gone up like a lot of things have, but even if they've gone up like to $1.25, it's still, to me, it's a really good bargain. And then here I've got these little sticker sheets, and I definitely wanted to use that ticket, because when you checked into the resort, of course, now I don't have a ticket, but I have a lanyard, and you can see that around my neck there, and it kind of it had like a card that you had to have in order to get into places. Because if you didn't have that, you couldn't unlock a lot of the things. So I think I don't think it unlocked your room door. You had to have a room key for that. But this got you in everywhere else, like all the little areas, or if there was I think there was like an arcade place, and of course the putt-putt place. So as long as you had that on you, you could go anywhere and, be able to use the amenities. And that way the staff knew that you were supposed to be there because you had their lanyard. And now I am going to put this little kind of like a washi tape sticker down in that bottom corner. And I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted those little banners up at the top to go. So whenever I don't know what I want to do in one spot, I just go to a different spot. And so I'm down here and I put a little word die cut there that says paradise. And then in this particular die cut pack, there's a bunch of little hearts. So I'm going to put those on. And then I'm going to come back up here to the top and see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, there's the how do I want to do this hands. And I knew when I was first doing this layout that I wanted to use one of these flares, because this collection came with either 1 or 2 packs of these flare buttons. And this one to me was perfect. It says, "Summer is a state of mind." And I thought that that was perfect for this layout, because this picture is actually not taken in what you would consider summer. It's actually in September. So that's kind of like, not summer anymore. That's more, everybody's getting ready for fall. But I'm like, well, just because it's September doesn't mean we're not summertime vibing. So I thought that particular flare was perfect. Summer is a state of mind. And now I'm just going to pop up this flamingo here. And I did put a little floral cluster from one of the sticker sheets up underneath it. And I put some of this foam on his neck, but I realized pretty quick that, oops, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to take that off completely, actually. I thought I just needed to kind of slide it over a little, but I want my flamingo to be over top of my photo a little bit more. So I go ahead and just take that off. Thankfully, the glue doesn't dry really, really fast, or it'd have been stuck. And I'm just going through looking for more stickers to use to make sure that I'm meeting the challenge goals. And I did pop this little die cut that says sun, sand, sea up on some foam as well. And I did my photo too. I think I was yammering while I was doing stuff instead of telling you about the layout. But I did put my photo up on some foam. And then I have this little label sticker here. And I thought it was going to help me keep those little banners where I had them, but it didn't stick. I didn't stick it on well enough. So I have to redo that, but got that together. And then I'm just going to curl these little corners up a little bit just to give it some texture and dimension. And I'm going to put the rest of these little hearts from the die cut pack in this cluster. And then since I did those a little differently than the one at the bottom, I'm like, I'm going to go back and I'm going to spread out my little hearts on both of these kind of clusters. And of course, I have decorated on the diagonal. That tends to be my default. If I don't have someone else's sketch that I'm following, or if I'm not trying to scrap lift someone's layout and follow, what they've done, my default is to embellish on the diagonal. I don't know. I'm not sure why that is. That's just my really favorite way of doing my embellishments. And it's, I guess, to me, the most pleasing look. So I'm going to go ahead and get those hearts down with some glue. And then I'm going to use these little glue dots. They're called Zots. And I'll just put 3 of them on this because I got the really small ones. So I put 3 on the back of that. And those things are great for putting on flare, things like that, metal pieces and stuff, because they stick right on there. And now I'm going to look through the sticker sheet for a few more little bits and bobs, and I'm going to put these little hearts up here. And you can see I've got rid of the best days, and now I have a starfish and the hearts. And I'm looking to see if there's anything else. And so I have these little word stickers, and I love these, and they are little, and I love that they're small. And they say the same thing, but they're in 3 different colors. So I pick out one that says wild in this blue. And then I pick out another one from this maroon that says happy. And I am definitely happy. And my hair is wild. Because that wind, boy, it picks it up and just blows it around. I'm glad I have my visor on there, or it would have been hitting me in the face. So here I'm just going through and making sure that I have completed the challenge. And I'm counting everything out to see. And I don't even think I counted everything. But yep, I got everything that needed to be in for the recipe challenge. And do make sure that you follow the links below to the Pretty Little Studio Fans Facebook group. Ask to join and get in on these challenges. And here I've got some splatters because I have to have my splatters. And then that is going to do it. I'm going to bring it up so you can see it a little bit more closely. And like I said, do check out the links below and get in on the fun and join in on the challenges and see if you can win a prize. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.